fucking brim with Nazis. To the goddamn brim. That's nuts. To me, I think this is worse than when, like, who was the basketball player who went to the fucking Holocaust memorial and like took a selfie? Like, I think going to the Holocaust memorial and taking like a fucking sexy selfie is disrespectful. This is more disrespectful. Yeah, it was Danny Green, right? Like, straight up. I think allowing straight fucking fascists to launder their reputation at the concentration camp after correct accusations that, like, they're both, either directly hiring anti-Semitic people or, allowing anti-Semitism to thrive, like to be able to use the memory of the Holocaust to do PR for this kind of thing is wild to me. And yes, I know Ben is an Orthodox Jew, except Ben has said a shit ton of anti-Semitic things. Ben has defended anti-Semitism. Ben has defended anti-Semitism for the likes of Ann Coulter, for example, and has openly said, I don't care that she's saying anti-Semitic shit because she's pro-Israel, undeniably. And that's it. That's all I care about. Like, Ben is not hiding his perspective. He does not care if someone is anti-Semitic as long as they're pro-Israel. It's very odd that people can't see through this. I like how they teamed up for this one. What awful shit do you think the other people in the folding chairs did? I don't know. They're probably just like normal people. It's crazy, man. It's actually crazy. Elon is also wearing a kippah. I don't know what the move is there. I don't know what's happening there, but he's also been accused of fueling the anti-Semitic conspiracy theory on X. Bro, this guy literally said, dude, it's so funny. Every time a right-winger says some crazy shit like Jews are doing the great replacement, which is what Elon Musk boosted, right? Remember, like a couple months ago, he straight up was like, yeah, Jews are doing unlimited immigration in the Western world. And now all those immigrants fucking hate the Jews. Like, guess what? Sucks to suck. I'm like, that's what the Nazis unironically said and kept saying after World War II. Like, you're just directly, it's like Sig Heiling at that point. I know that, like, liberals love hyper focusing on the aesthetics, but like, that's a crazy thing to come back from, to just be like, yeah, that's right. I just went to the Auschwitz, so I'm good now. Like, I went to Israel. I said, go ahead, guys, keep pounding Gaza. Shit's fire. It's like, what are we doing? What's going on? This is the memory of one of the most significant crimes of the 20th century. Mechanized murder, and you're just sitting there and you're using that to just be like, nah, dude, I love Jews, actually, even though they do a lot of the unlimited immigration in the Western world, which I hate. Come on, Jews, don't do that. But also, I don't hate you guys. Okay, sick, man. Cool. I guess that's fine. It's like when Marjorie Taylor Greene had to go to a Holocaust memorial and then write a fucking write an essay on why the Holocaust was bad. Like, after posting on Facebook that, like, Jewish space lasers were responsible for California wildfires. Did Elon write a book report too? There is not an anti-Semite that's pro-Israel, by the way, of course. That's the qualifier, that Ben Shapiro will not hug and kiss. As long as you are pro-Israel, Ben will 100% will whitewash you, will try to improve your reputation. There is not a guy who cares less about anti-Semitism than Ben Shapiro, okay? Straight up. And now this is also pretty funny because, like, all the people that will look to my criticism of this and go, oh, yeah, Hassan, remember when you platformed a 19-year-old Yemeni dude who I suspect is doing child slavery, systematic rape, and also specifically hates Jews? No, I didn't watch the interview. I don't care what he had to say. I just made up my mind. So he must be all of those things. And I think you're, what you did was really fucked up. You are so much worse than Elon Musk. It's awesome. Okay, couple things in that situation. Something to remember here. That dude's life experiences are a little bit different, I think, than motherfucking Elon Musk. You feel me? Does not excuse anti-Semitism if he is, but the notion that, like, that person having anti-Semitic tendencies and, like, Elon Musk as the, richest billionaire on the planet who commands an entire platform of mass communication, openly allowing Nazis to thrive on the platform. I mean, come on. If you're a Jew in the Western world, think about whose impact, who's impacting your life in, genuine ways? How is that actually going to destroy your life? Allowing and encouraging Nazis to thrive on Twitter and to gain more prominence, get more clout, grow their movement, or the hypothetical 19-year-old who might actually be anti-Semitic, even though he said personally, when I asked him directly, that he has no issue with anyone as long as they are pro-Palestine. And then the European Jewish Association, the Jewish Voice of Europe, got together and conducted a live stream where Ben Shapiro interviewed Elon Musk. These guys this is ridiculous, dude. It's like, it's so crazy. Now, of course, I'm not going to watch this whole thing, but it's also like, I mean, like I said, it's gross because it's gross for two reasons. One, it's a way to launder Elon Musk's reputation and whitewash his reputation. It's like doing PR by partnering with a Jewish organization that's like, oh no, please, sir, come through. We'll make it so that nobody thinks you're anti-Semitic. Here's an association with the Holocaust too, and how bad the Holocaust was, and now, which is fucking real and very bad, and we're gonna use that historic atrocity to turn around and launder your reputation. That's number one. That's fucked up. Number two, invoking never again in this circumstance is also additionally gross because it is happening again. It's happening again, and Israel has used the never again rhetoric at the International Court of Justice specifically to describe why they should be allowed to do it again, this time to someone else. You do not have like a one free let's do genocide card. Like, it doesn't work that way. These motherfuckers mean never again to Jews, not never again to anyone. That's what's so fucked up about this. They will excuse a Holocaust and non-Jews in the supposed name of defending Jews from a Holocaust that's not happening. Yeah, I know. It's just like, you can't, your defense for a potential hypothetical future Holocaust cannot be to do a genocide in reverse to a population that you have occupied for 75 years that, first of all, does not have the power to do that regardless, and definitely doesn't have the tenacity either. Thoughts on the millions of Germans protesting fascism right now after the AfD party was exposed for plotting to expel 2 million ethnics to Africa? Bro, Germany is such a weird place. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like Germany is completely insane. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it feels like neoliberal fascism is Germany's at the tip of the spear on neoliberal fascism. I feel like they're writing the agenda because, all things considered, Germany has a massive Muslim migrant population, right? Germany has a massive migrant population after World War II. They needed to, beef up industry, and they brought in Turkish migrant workers. Obviously, Western Germany specifically was not denazified. Like, it was not. It was, as a matter of fact, re-Nazified, specifically by the United States of America and Western powers, because they had a much larger goal at hand, the goal of the eradication of communism, right? A specter is haunting Europe. We must defeat communism. That's the real evil here. And who are the greatest commie killers? Well, the Nazis that we didn't kill. They got a lot of combat experience. My point is, like, Germany is very strange on that front because, like, one, they have one of the higher Muslim refugee populations in Europe. And what I find really, really, really strange about this is that in spite of all of that, they have a growing momentum of obviously the AfD and parties such as that are openly fascist. But Turks are more secular Muslims? No, not the Turkish Germans. I think German Turks are becoming increasingly more disillusioned and increasingly more segregated on economic boundaries, and it's causing, I feel like, a lot of German Turks to become more and more reactionary, more and more right-wing. Having said that, there are no real leftist options. There are no real actual progressive communist socialist alternatives, especially in a place like Germany. I mean, you've seen the German anti-fascist movement. They were like breaking down the doors of a bakery for hosting like a talk for Palestinians and dumping like pig fat. That's what their anti-fascists are doing. And I just feel like, I mean, I don't want to make jokes, but I do feel like the some of these German fascists, anti-fascists have one speed. They don't know how to do anti-fascism. Perhaps that's what happens when you wipe out the partisans and all the Jewish socialists and trade unionists in your fucking country during the Holocaust, and then you don't have like a real institutional leftist momentum there, and the dudes that think that they're doing